And of course, this show will always come to your hearing on your number one entrepreneurship and value radio station, Jordan 105.5 FM. Now, this is a program where I usually teach you on businesses, digital businesses that you can do, you can venture into for you to make legitimate income, because one source of income is not enough. You actually need multiple sources of income if you really want to survive. If you want to survive, you want to make money, you want to build wealth, you need to have multiple sources of income, and those sources of income should not be things that you have to actively do offline. And that is why I always bring to you those digital businesses, that you can do to earn a living, to make money. And this is really, really important in this very period that we are in this challenging economy. How are you mitigating the inflation, the rise, in the prices of things, and of course the discrepancies between the naira and the dollar, and the devaluation of our naira. The naira has been devalued almost every day. The naira is just losing its strength every day. And how can you survive? So that is the training, the education I'm going to be giving to us on the EDS show this morning. Okay, so you're listening to me right now. You are only you're a salary earner, or you're an artisan, or you are a businessman, irrespective of whatever you are doing right now. Okay, the information I'm going to be giving you the next few minutes on the EDS show is going to help you to survive this period in Nigeria. Okay, you want to survive this period, you need to just do one thing. Okay, you need to add one thing to whatever you are doing right now. And what is that thing? That thing is earning in dollars. Okay, you need to earn in dollars. Okay, and you need to do that business. You need to go into the business of forex. You need to go into the business of exchanging naira to dollar and dollar to naira. Okay, if you know how the Bureau de change system work. Okay, you have changed dollar before. When you want to change dollar, unless you want to exchange $1, you go to Aboki. Okay, and you ask the Aboki, how much are you buying dollar? The Aboki will reply you, okay, I'm buying dollar for so price. Okay, let's say the Aboki is buying dollar for 550 naira, and you now ask again, how much are you selling dollar? The Aboki cannot say, well, I am selling dollar for 500. You can see, or I'm selling dollar for 520. So there is a difference of 30 naira or 15 naira, as the case may be. So what that means is that you are doing that business. You are doing forex. Okay, you are doing forex trading. That is what you are doing. So because you are exchanging from your naira to dollar, and from dollar to naira, so you're already in the forex business. So the same thing that the Bureau de change people do, that those Aboki that sell and buy dollars do, is now available on the digital space. That is, that same system, okay, can now be done leveraging some certain platforms, making use of your computer, making use of your smartphone. It simply means that from the comfort of your home, you can buy dollar without visiting any Aboki shop, without going to any Bureau de change, without going to bank. Okay, the era of opening a domiciliary account. In case you do not know what domiciliary account is, okay, what domiciliary account simply means is that it is a dollar dominated account, different from savings. In savings account, in current account, you can only save naira, but in domiciliary account you can save dollar. You can have a DOM account for pounds, you can have a DOM account for euro. Okay, now in those days, okay, before today, before the era of the digital banks, before the era of digital platforms, where you can do all of those things, anytime you post money, you transfer money, you deposit money into your DOM account, there is always a charge. We call it deposit, transactional charge. When you also withdraw from that DOM account, you also going to be paying the bank, okay, for whatever transactions you do. So which make the cost of running a domiciliary account to be expensive. Okay, now there have to be a solution, there have to be a need. That is why we have digital banks, okay, digital platforms where you can do the same thing you do with your DOM account. What do you do with domiciliary accounts? Okay, you use the account, your dollar account, to pay for children's school fees, to buy things online, to do this, to do that. Okay, so now all of those things you can do, paying children's school fees, paying for flight ticket, paying for this, paying for that. All of those things can be done directly from your phone. Okay, in fact, at the comfort of your home. I cannot remember the last time I went to the bank to do transaction. What am I going to do in the bank? Nothing. Okay, because everything I can do from my bank, the bank's app, the bank's app, I can log into the bank's app, do whatever I want to do, and also log into digital applications and do whatever I want to do. So I welcome you all to the world of the digital, where of course you can make money from the financial market without too much knowledge, just basic education like what I'm giving to you right now, and without having to get to the bank before you do any transaction. Now, going to the business of the day, how can you begin to use naira to buy dollar at a cheaper rate and later sell the same dollar you bought at a cheaper rate against the naira and make profit? So what it means, what I'm trying to tell you is that last year the price in which we buy dollar, okay, was maybe around 700 last year. In fact, around last month, okay, we're still buying dollar, naira to dollar, for 800 and something naira. But as I speak to you, naira to dollar in the general market is now 945 naira. 945 naira. So I want you to do this simple calculation with me. If around the time that naira to dollar was trading, that is, you can buy as at that time for 800 naira. Let's say 800 naira. Now 145 naira now climb on top of it. That is, the naira to dollar you bought back then now appreciated to 945 naira. Okay, that means you have a profit of 145 naira. So if you multiply 145 naira by the number of dollars you were able to buy last month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months ago, when dollar was just 800 naira, you are going to be sitting on plenty money. You're going to be making so much money. What I'm telling you right now, there are so many undergraduates, so many students, that are doing this right from the school without, stopping their education. There are so many people that have this information that are making money. Okay, now these people are not complaining. In fact, they are not complaining that there's inflation. They are not complaining about the naira, because they understand that business. They understand